Even before the NHL, there was this team, the Canadiens, and they continue their tradition in Montreal. Greetings, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro will be seen and heard in just a moment. And right now, I'm Mike Emmerich, about to pose the question. You were on good teams. You were on not-so-good teams. Tonight, we get to see one of the not-so-good teams. What's it like?
It's tough. I mean, it really tests your love of the game. It tests your passion for the game. But for me, you look at the standings, you know there are a lot of teams above you, Doc, but I always thought about let's try to go out there, not necessarily win the game. You want that. But let's win the first period. Let's see what happens after the first 20 minutes of the game and then go from there. So I think small steps is such an important approach when you're a struggling team.
Montreal's got the right game plan. They might not have the best talent. They might not have the top goaltenders, but they certainly are trying to play the right way, and eventually they will work themselves out from the bottom of the standings.
Now we turn to the last lines of defense. The goalies. Coming off a victory, he gets the start tonight. He's had pretty good focus lately. His numbers have gotten better and better for the Ducks. These two teams are ready to play, and we're ready to watch. Drouin's got the task of winning the opening draw for the Canadiens. Banks is trying to do the same for the Ducks. Gathered up by Reed. Shoots one. A textbook stick save. And sent down to Generous. He imposed his will. Wonderful block. Puck is thrown to Gallagher. Takes it up near the boards. Tremendous hit.
Both teams talked about having a physical presence. He got the message. That early hit sets the tone for his team.
Trying to go to Banks. Propelled to Porter. Shutout positioning by Petrie. And now it's directed to Tatar. Crosses that line. Well done with that pass. Tomorrow, pitching it to Reed. Oh, look at this. Redirects it. Oh, a save there. Got to clear it. Smart recovery by Reed. Great cut. Lost the puck, just couldn't get by. Anaheim's in possession and moving up the wing. Cut that pass in his own end. This one being contested on the boards. Strong play there. Using the point, he's got it. The Ducks are controlling in their own end. On to Maub. Did not go very well that time. Loose puck. Whistle is blown. And now the penalty will be handed out. Montreal's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
The Ducks get their first power play of the game.
First opportunity on the power play comes in a scoreless game. See if they can jump on the board.
The key to their power play is the support all over the ice.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning. Looking to Hall. Pass attempt to Hall. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. And he dumps it in. Many yards gained to Kasparaitis. Skates it into the zone. Got it right back. Important interception there. Angled back down so they can get to the bench and they can get fresh players on for the Canadiens. Smart recovery by Mendoza. Passing one off now to Shaw. Snapping a pass to Mendoza. Scooped up by Shaw. clears the zone. Slid to Duncan. Pitching this one to Robertson. And the play is stopped on an icing call.
Before the game, the new parking area is now available for additional spots.
Under 9 minutes have elapsed here in the first. Still nothing on the score sheet yet. Anaheim's prevailed on another faceoff. Zone to zone to Mendoza. Carries it to the corner. He imposed his will. Cleared back out again, and so the power play unit has to drop back. To Robertson. Directing that one to Mendoza. A shot. Great save. Made that stop. And on top of that, another great stop.
How many stops can one goaltender make?
Anaheim's got that face-off win. Able to step behind. Such a good stick. That could have been him. He's got this one, and they're after him. A huge open ice hit.
Some of the more difficult hits to deliver are one in the open ice. That is a very good one.
The Ducks needed something from their power play and didn't get it. The Canadiens with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Moving it to Robertson. It's Kitty cornered in. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
Montreal's coaching staff is always prodding their players to be more aggressive, to finish checks, to separate body from puck. They don't have to tell him. He's always among the highest hit totals in the league.
Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it.
The Ducks have had an excellent season, Doc, and as a result, they lead the league standings. They've won close games. They've won in blowouts. They've won when they've had to get to shootouts. It doesn't matter what facet of the game you talk about. They've had the answer.
All right, Ray, they say on any given night. Let's see if the excellence can continue. Laid on to Rowney. Gets it back. Gathered up again by Schlemko. Cuts that pass off. Snaps it to Hall. That shot came from nowhere.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Great save. Covered up just to slow things down.
The Canadiens are not concerned about their goaltending. A couple of real good stops, but none better than that. What a save early in this game.
Montreal's got a face-off win. Puck is thrown to Byron. Trying to go to Ouellet. A neutral zone interception. Gains that offensive line. Chip to Duncan. Rides the line. And he pushes it on through mid-ice. Gives it to the point. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Now it's directed to Morrow. Great stick. No chance on that pass. Whistle is blown. Penalty called. And the penalty box door swings open. Anaheim's given a minor here for tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
The Canadiens are activating their power play unit for the first time.
Well, the power play guys have to go to work now. This is an opportunity they hope for. You want one early, and you want to see if you can get on the board first.
It's out of the zone. Skilled play by Shea Weber. Petrie's trying to work his way to center ice. Propelled to Domi. Shoots one. Great glove save. Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. Pitching it to Auger. He got rid of it. Gathered up again by Petrie. Looking to Gallagher. Steps in from the neutral zone. Collected by Morrow. Got it back out of the zone. 2 drew in. On to Morrow. Puck's loose, denied by the roadblock. Whistle is blown, and it's all over his face. He's going to the box.
He's got great stick positioning. Sticks his skates out from under him.
It's a 2-man advantage, and it's a long one. Let's see how they do.
This 5-on-3 power play has to be careful that they don't get lulled into a sense of security here, and they move the puck around the outside and never challenge them.
Changes the angle. Chewed up more time in that penalty kill by getting rid of it there. The Canadiens skated up on the side. That one is pointed to him. He cut that one off in the defensive end. Cleared it out of there. Tried, but it didn't work. The power play will reset as it's picked up by Plekanec. Sends to the point. Pad block. Nice save. Tough to follow. Punched away. Fires. Kicked away. Save with the pad. And still another save. What a show.
These saves are all about positioning.
Forget that 50-50 draws coming up in the third period. Grab your tickets for a chance.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie said no chance. That's an excellent save.
Critical face-off win there. A slot wrister. Save. Using the point. Can't take an offsides here. Everybody goes back. And they've got it again. Still with it through neutral ice. Shot. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at. Anaheim's cleared. A lot of work, but penalty time less and less now. The Canadiens in their own end controlling the play. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. New players coming on for the Ducks. Pass attempt, 2 drew in. The Canadiens keep the play going in the middle. Fires, blockered away. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle.
That's not really a scoring chance. It's a puck to the net. The goalie gets to handle it and stop it, but not a challenging stop at all.
Defensive zone win. Anaheim's gotten it back out. They check the clock, get ready to defend. The Ducks' penalty kill has been terrific. That was a long one. This should pick them up.
In the first period.
The Canadiens have it at center ice. Time bleeding off the clock here at the end of this period. It's taken back in his own end by Tyler. Passing one off now to OJ. The poke check worked. Period 1 has been completed here. The coaches have to be satisfied with the defensive work and the goaltending, but there is a challenge ahead for these offenses.
Hey fans, we have a car in the east lot with its lights on. SSB 4494.
The Ducks are being held in this game by their goaltender. It would be decisively against them without him. Here's an example of his work as we go to break. First period has been played. Second period about to start. A look ahead.
Nobody's been able to put the puck past the goaltenders, Doc, but I think one thing they need to improve on is getting more people to the front of the net. Make life a little bit more difficult for the goalies.
Slid to Generous. Very important steal for him. And angled to Weber. A one-timer. Pad save. Ooh, hard one there. Steps across that line. Dogged determination there by Shea Weber. Snapping a pass to Tatar. Gathered up again by Reed. Pitching this one to Porter. Laid on to Morrow. Oh, broke it up. Outstanding save with a glove.
Oh, guys, that looked from my vantage point like it was going to go in. When the puck changed directions, it became a very difficult save for the goalie.
Just past 3 minutes have transpired here in the second. Both teams are still looking for their first strike. Directing that one to Byron. Goes back deep for it. Wow, that should be a penalty, and yes, they are going to call that one. Well, I guess so. The Canadiens lose a man for 2 minutes for charging.
Too many strides taken, Doc, while making contact.
Anaheim's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
And that's a good job taking the pressure off.
46 seconds.
Stood up there. Great job in his own end with that interception. Not able to do that well. Moving it to Hall. The Ducks with control at center ice. Chip to Kasparaitis. Terrific glove save. Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Puck covered, whistle blown. The Canadiens with a face-off win. Use that stick like a magic wand. Puck is thrown to Shaw. Heads along the boards. Solid work there by Shaw. Swept on to Conley. A good stick stop. And the puck exits the zone, breaking up the play. Trying to go to Robertson. And now it's directed to Conley. He's got that point pass. Great poke check. Fires and ring more bells on that one. One after another. And yet another save. How does he do that?
These saves are all about positioning.
Pitching it to Mendoza. Looking for options. It's just him. Score! A power play goal. And it's a biggie.
Well, they jumped up on the bench beside me pretty quickly here. Very excited on the one side to have the game's first goal.
The Ducks are ahead by one. They've been wheeling that puck to the net a lot. Anaheim's got that one. Now what? Looking to Robertson.
Scored on the power play by number 22. Assisted by number 14.
Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Reads the play and keeps it. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Porter's hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. Montreal's 2-minute penalty is a minor and the call is hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
So much of a power play is confidence. When you have a little success, you feel like you can do it again. That's what they should feel after they've already pocketed one power play goal.
Back to the point. Loose puck did not go very well there. That puck is held and the whistle stops play. A little over 7 minutes have gone by. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. Anaheim's quick on the draw. To the slot. Save. A successful clear. Anaheim's back to play in their own end as the clock ticks down on the power play. Propelled to Kasparaitis. Score! It's another power play goal.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
That's a save a goaltender's got to make, Edzo. Low glove side, got to be able to catch that.
Anaheim's built a 2-0 lead, and the sky's the limit the way they've been playing. The tie-up, he needed help, and he got it.
Number 50, assisted by number 14, and by number 10. Time of the
Feeds the point.
33 seconds.
Shot on. Outstanding save. Pass attempt to Duncan. Nice work by Olsner. The Canadiens have it along the side at mid-ice. He gains the zone. Gets it in a good place. Good intercept in his own end.
That's a really dangerous area with the puck, and he turned it over. Now the opponent has a short ice to attack. That puck has to go forward into a safe area 100% of the time.
Drill. Not there.
He might want to consider taking a bit off that shot to up his accuracy, Doc.
Passing one off now to Hall. Gets in, looks over his options here. Terrific determination by Porter. Snapping a pass to Auger. Takes that pass up the boards and stays. Took that away in his own zone. Long lead pass to Drouin. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Terrific save.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
Drouin's pickpocketed again. Loose puck due to the play by Petrie. Stole that pass away in his own end. Wonderful stop. With a shot. Couldn't make it through. Can't retain possession. Carries it on in from center. The battle for possession continues. The Ducks setting things up in their own end. On to Generous. Missed with the shot.
Get the calculator out. You miss 100% of the shots that miss the net.
And a save. Montreal's in control as they travel up the wing. Looking from the corner. Save there. A good, solid pass, and they can move ahead up that right wing. Puck grab, they're ready to go. High with the shot. Good position in the slot. He saved it. Strong save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Takes a shot. Wonderful save on a terrific scoring chance.
Last minute of play.
Slid to Maw. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Nicely received at the point. Picked up in the attacking zone. He scores! 3 straight goals.
That doesn't lock away the game or anything, but you can go into the locker room and you feel pretty great about yourself as you can come out to the next period knowing you've just scored.
The Ducks have scored yet again, and it's late in the second. They've put together a 3-0 lead. A huge advantage in shots on goal, and maybe not much for the coach to say at the end of this period.
By number 4, assisted by number 14, and by number 22. Time of the goal, 19 minutes.
Fires.
6 seconds.
2 periods have been played, and so as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third. And we look at a very impressive shots on goal board after 2 periods. 22 for the Ducks and 16 for Montreal.
Feeling hungry?
Pavelec has had a difficult contest, and here is an example of that. For now, he gets a rest. So do we as we head to break. Two periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
Montreal's down, Doc, after 2 periods of play. It's going to be really difficult for them to get back in this game if they don't clean up their turnovers.
The Ducks look to make a difference up the wing. Around through the corner. Terrific determination by Petrie. Pitching this one to Weber. Enormous hit. He's crushed.
Reed's ability around the league is eye-catching, but when he uses the body, everybody takes note.
Slides it to the point. That went off someone. Loose puck. Skill play by Morrow. Made that stop. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Banked right ahead.
Sometimes the best play is right in front of the net. He took a quick look, read the seam, and then bounced it off the boards to his partner so they can get out of the zone much more safely.
There is an opening there for that pass. Did what he's paid to do. Directing that one to Domi. Moving it to Byron. Great job on a cut pass. He's got this one. He's got to hurry. Shoots with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
And the pickup. To Hall. And he gains the zone. Puck is thrown to Petrie. Send up the wing to Plekanec. Shoots one. Grabbed. He covers and holds on.
Pavelic's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy.
Just a little over 6 minutes played. It's a solid lead by a score of 3-0. The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. A point hammer shot. Great save. The Canadiens are at the wing in neutral ice. Trying to go to Armia. Intercepted that one at an important place. Gains the zone. Gathered up by Tyler. Shoots one. Wonderful chance to score, but no. Got that pass off the boards. Shooting. Stood his ground and blocked that shot. What a marvelous collision. Unless you're in it.
This is what you call a great body check. Legal along those boards.
So satisfying to have delivered a hit like that. Down here, you can hear this hit throughout the rink.
The face-off, the tie-up, and he scores! Hall!
You want to score goals, especially off of rebounds? Go to this area.
Pucks to the net need to be deflected into the corner. Because the goaltender can't do that, the goal scorer is able to pounce on the...
That is fortunate. And that's a face-off win.
By number 10, assist.
Moved along and in.
Number 57, Carter Rowley. Time of the
It
goal.
is hard work here to get the puck free. Gives it over to the point. Takes that pass from the other point man. Lots on that to Ouellette. Under siege, needs to be gotten out. Tries to get it over the line. Anaheim's in the neutral zone along the wing. It's dumped in. Lost possession there. Now it's directed to Armia. Gets across, looks over his options. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Waffle boarded. Back on his stick. Knocked right off the stick. Laid on to Duncan. He's got it. Pitching it to Ouellette. The Canadiens are driving it from the wing. Lets it go. He saw it coming and he got in the way. Points it. Receives that pass from the other side. Collected at the boards. To the half wall. A shot. Save. Chip to Reed.
The Ducks have laid an absolute beating on their opponents tonight. Offensively, defensively, goaltending, they've been the better team in every facet of the game.
Smart recovery by Shaw. Propelled to Generous. Looking to Generous. On to Hall. Shoots. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
He's locked in now. Great save.
To the point to Reed. Back at the point now. And he gets it back. Skates out with it. No room for a pass. Terrific shot in close. Great save in close. Pass attempt to Byron. One-timer. He wore that puck on a hard shot. And so the final minute of the third. And the tilt. This will all be done soon. Loose puck blocked off by Morrow. Driving in from no man's land. The Canadiens recoiling back in their own end. Passing one off now to Domi. Flipped it toward open area. Wouldn't let him by. It remains in the zone. Smart recovery by Alsner. The Canadiens are skating it up at neutral ice. That puck's loose, went off someone. Flings it. Puck ricocheted off the screen. A howitzer. Wonderful stop. The Ducks through the neutral zone, ready the next attack. Slid to Porter. Got that pass in his own end. And the horn is sounded, and this one goes down into the books. The Ducks took this game by a wide margin. It's not just the score that had a wide margin.
Coach has to be extremely happy with all the shots that were taken to give them this lead tonight.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.